Hello guys, then we are back on a winter hike. It's so nice today. It's about 7 or 8 degrees Celsius below zero. Just now we are in a little valley, but if you can see behind me, it's sun up in the mountains or in the mountain range. So this is going to be great. We are heading in a direction that way, so isn't that just beautiful? Yeah. And here you can see the gear. Up here we have the tent, the food and clothes and sleeping bag and everything. Oh, it's a bit windy today. It blows a lot, so we have to find a place where it's calm when we are going to put up a tent. We are going around here and hopefully we will see another mountain when we are crossing this little hill. It's blowing, guys, but hey, what a perfect weather we have. Been doing some miles today or some kilometers today, and think we're going to just going to speed up because the weather is perfect and we have the sun in still for an hour or two, so I think I can do some great distances. But we are going on the left side of that little hill, and when we are coming to that, we are going to see if we can find a camping spot for tonight. Well, it's gone a couple of hours. It's getting dark soon, but we haven't moved a lot. We are going through some shitty terrain right now. It's a meter deep snow, and no one has gone there before us. So this is the terrain we're going through right now, and I don't know if you can hear it, but we have reached an obstacle. It's a river or a stream that has going all the way. I found a snow bridge I can try, but the first one I was down with was falling apart, so yep, going down there and trying to see if there's a better way when the stream is not so steep and the water running so fast. So I'm actually getting tired. So it's time to. I'm going to see if I can find a place to cross this little river and then putting up the tent, I think. So see you soon. This has been a hard day. I've been walking. I did a little wrong I took a wrong turn somewhere, I think. So I ended up in the middle of the woods in a downhill, and it's a lot of trees here. It's so dense that it's hard to navigate, and it's some places steep downhill. So the trees are so close up on each other, so I can't ski between them. So I have to take off my skis and walk with the sled behind me. And inside here in the forest is about a meter of snow, I think. So I've been walking. I've been walking maybe just a couple of 100 meters in an hour. So I have to get down in the valley and see if I can find some better conditions for walking. But now the sun is setting, so I have to get up the tent. So I made a little spot here. There, the tent is going to come up here. So yeah, you'll see me put up another tent in the snow. That'll be fun. As you can see, I have dug out a hole for where I can sit, and inside I think it's just a mess at the moment. Oh. Here I'm going to stay. Oh, so I have to pack out and do it a bit cozy in here. So be back soon. Hello guys. Then I've been in a tent for a while. It's pretty cold outside, so but as I was saying last trip, if you follow me there, I was a bit skeptical to this down sleeping bag, but hey, this is doing its work. It's super fine. So when I get up or get the tent up, I was just going to rest for half an hour or something. The tent was up probably around 4:15, and I was in the sleeping bag around that time, and I woke up. Now it's 9:30, so I've been sleeping for a couple of hours. So now it's time to get some easy food, some chocolate or something, just to get some energy, and I'm pretty awake. So now it's time for some good books and reading. I think that's what I'm going to do now. Just going to stay in the tent in this awesome sleeping bag and read and eat chocolate and have a good time and go over the maps and see how far I have to go tomorrow before I get out of this forest. Then the camp is finally rigged down, and it's time to get another real turmat. This is a breakfast. It's some kind of porridge. It's super good, so I'm going to enjoy this, have a coffee, and luckily we camped near to a river or a small stream this night, so we are going to go down there and get some water to fill up the bottle, so we have that with us on the trip, because today is going to be a hard day. We're going to hike through 1.5 meters of snow and pulling the sled behind us. It's going to be tough, so I'm excited to see how far I'm going to go today. But now our favorite breakfast. This is super good. It's oatmeal, it's a kind of nuts, it's some kind of nuts, it's bananas, it's raisins, it's cinnamon. Yeah, it's everything. So the best you can have on a trip. So I'm going to eat this and have a coffee and going to fill up some water, and then we're off. So today has been a hard day. I've been crossing down the mountain, or going down the mountain. I was supposed to do some filming there, but it was just too steep and too much snow, and so I had to just enough with myself and and the skis, so I couldn't film. It was crazy. It's just a wonder that I have no broken legs. I got down in one piece. So now it's the water is starting to freeze up, so slush, Mr. Freeze. I'm too hot now. Even though I've not any clothes on me, or only this and a thin layer of wool, I'm completely soaked. So, and that's not a good thing when you're out in the cold. So as soon as I get into the camp today, I'm have to change pretty fast, I think. But it's important to get enough to drink. You normally need a couple of liters each day. On trips like this, you can easily drink 5, 6, 7 liters. It's no problem. You get so thirsty. Down off the mountain, on the road, or a forest road, it hasn't been any cars there for at least 14 days, I think, because this thin layer of snow that fell for 14 days ago, so there's no people there. I've seen a lot of tracks from animals. I actually saw tracks from a lynx, and that's the first time I've seen, so hey, that's cool. Should film it, but it was up in the mountain, so I couldn't take out the camera. It was too dangerous. I'm glad my wife doesn't know what I've been doing today. But time to go on. So then we are at the campsite. Or the place we're going to stay tonight. It wasn't. I should hope I'd get some more kilometers today, but it's only half an hour to the sun sets, so I need to need to get up the camp and the tent and gather some firewood. So yeah. Here it is. Here is the good tent. It's going to come up here, and as you can see, it's a lot of firewood just waiting to be picked up. And well, then it's time to take down the camp and get back home. Today is going to be a hard day. It's going to be 12 to 14 hours of skiing, I think. But hey, that's why we're here. We're going to do a super long day today, and it's looking really forward to it. Then we're on the highest, probably on the highest peak this day. So we've been walking for an hour and a half, I think, and it's mostly been uphill, but down there, and we're going to getting out on the ice. So I think that will be a good change. Hope the ice is safe though. And it's time for some drink when we come down. It's going to be a lake or a river down there, so that will be open and ice free, so we can fill up with water. Because now I'm thirsty. But look at this view, isn't it great? We get down in one piece, down all the hills. And now it's time for filling up some water and take a 5-minute rest, and then we're off again. I think we have maybe about 20-25 kilometers, maybe 30 kilometers left today, so that will be 5. It depends on how the terrain is, but I believe 5 hours should do it. So, and we're going mostly on the ice. Hopefully, if it's safe to walk on. But now, filling up the water bottle. It's hard. It started to snow a lot now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's coming down like so. The sight is pretty reduced, so maybe it's not going to be that much filming because I need to focus on saving my strength and then be able to get home or back to the cabin. So, but now it's drinking, taking some pause to just 5 minutes to drink and get my breath back, and then it's another hour or a couple of hours. Whew, see you guys later. Then we're on the ice. Hopefully it will get a bit better here with moving. So then this trip is over. I only have a couple of kilometers left to go on a forest road, and I will be back at the cabin. So I think I'm going to say goodbye to you for for this time, and hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have. And I can hear a scooter actually, so pretty close to people now. Hope you have liked it and that you want to follow me on more exciting trips that I have planned in the future. So hit that follow button and the bell, so you will get noticed when I'm leaving out for my next hike. So see you, bye bye.